Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And good morning, Lakeshore. Welcome back to Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WMT. Good morning, Jim.
Morning, Terry.
What a great day today.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
We're blessed to be here.
Hey, Jim, careers. That's the topic today in Fine Living. There is a need for careers in the industry.
Terry, it's a little different. People would think I'd be coming here to talk about kitchens or bathrooms.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about the need for, people, employees in the skilled trades. Plumbers, carpenters, electricians, HVAC guys, and so on. Painters. Definitely a need for people in the trades. And there's good opportunities for folks.
Why do you think there's a shortage?
Well, when the recession hit back in 2008 and work slowed down, people got laid off in our industry. So they went, and good people, and they went and found other careers. And they're now settled into those careers and saying, we like it here, and you know what, I don't need to go back. So now we're faced where we have the baby boomers retiring, and those baby boomers retiring are a bunch of skilled people. And so we're short careers, not just my company, lots of companies.
Sure.
And my call to action today is to ask folks, our listeners out there, if you have someone young in your family and they're interested in working with their hands, to steer them into the skilled trades.
Or maybe you, as a listener, maybe losing a job. Or will like a new job. This is a great industry to start to consider.
There's opportunities out there. There's training out there. So it's something to think about. So I'm kind of putting the bug out in folks' ears to say, we need some people, and we're going to have a lot more people retiring in the next 10 years. Sure. So, we definitely need to fill that gap with employees to do the work.
Jim, why did you get in the career?
I love working with my hands, Terry. I kind of have a little knack for it, I guess you could say. And I was fortunate. My dad built a little workshop on our building at home. And I started to buy some tools and table saws and miter saws and started building small, simple things. And it led one thing to another and then into construction. And here I am 35 years later, still at it.
Yeah. And it's a fun career.
It's an exciting career. I mean, there's a lot of neat things. I mean, to step back at the end of the day and say, we did this, or when the project's done, you drive past. Sure. I was taking my daughter last night. We were just buzzing around, and we were in Manitowoc, and I was driving her past some projects I had built, some of the early years of my construction career here. You built all those? You built that? It's like, so it's kind of neat and a lot of pride, I think. And if you have a sense of pride and you love working with your hands, whether it's, carpentry or whether it's a plumber or a painter, there's opportunities out there. And
Masons
I hope
as well.
Masons, definitely a need for Masons. And I just hope some, people would think about that, because there's neat opportunities and it's good paying. There's benefits involved.
How would one learn more about the industry?
Well, talking to somebody who's in it, first of all, is a good opportunity. If it's somebody that has high school kids and you're thinking, hey, they don't necessarily have a college plan in mind, their guidance office can surely help them. There are career fairs. We have the youth apprenticeship programs in the high schools. Most of the high schools in the county have that, where the students as a senior can actually get credit for working 3 hours out on a job site and looking towards a career. So it's a neat opportunity. They get paid from the employer, plus they get high school credits for being on the job. And they start to build their career from there.
Jim, how do listeners get a hold of you and Jim Reif Builders if they want to talk about this, if they want to apply for a position, or if they're looking for new construction or remodeling project?
Sure. They could give us a call at 684-6899. Love to hear from them. And they can also email us at jimreifbuilders.com through our website. And we have a nice presence on Facebook and can send a message that way too.
Jim, we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.